never want to vacuum with bags again.
Just press a button and you have a cleaning wand. 2 machines in one. Dirt can't hide anywhere. And for cleaner air, the Phantom Thunder has a certified HEPA filter on its exhaust to capture minute dust and household allergens. The 12-amp Phantom Thunder, big on power, long on versatility, a certified HEPA filter, and no bags.
People are going to love to clean after they buy the Phantom.
Call now for a free video and brochure on the Phantom Thunder. There's no obligation and nothing to lose but dirt, dust, and changing filter bags. Call now, and more power to you.
Right now, the weather is changing. What's here today can be gone tomorrow. Because we know you need to plan and prepare, we dedicate a special team to forecasting the outlook for the days ahead. So you know what to expect. Watch our 5-day planner, 20 minutes after every hour on the Weather Channel. No place on Earth has better weather. In this half hour, the Good Morning Forecast, a comprehensive look at today's weather across the nation. At 40 after, TravelWise focuses on today's travel trouble spots. Next, international weather. Then at 50 after, the storm update. Right now on the Weather Channel, your local forecast.
This past weekend in Dayton, Ohio, for one, it was in the 70s on Saturday and Sunday, and spring fever was breaking out all over the place. And so were a few crocuses and daffodils. But if they're out there uncovered tonight, they're gone by morning. Temperature is 20 degrees. But up here in Minnesota, cold air is exactly what we need. That'll refreeze some of the ice that has caused ice jams and floods here in Breckenridge. The National Guard was called out here to help. And here in New Ulm, in south central Minnesota, the Minnesota River is expected to crest on Wednesday. People have been sandbagging in hopes of holding back the water. Road detours have become a way of life as the flooding has covered some of the routes into New Ulm, Minnesota. So any kind of this water we can freeze, we can at least put off the flood for now. At least put a little crimp in the style of that thing, because we've had so much snow here in the upper Midwest and northern plains this winter that when that begins to melt quickly and the ice that melts on the rivers and dislodges, boy, you got a double-barreled problem, because, well, those pieces, those chunks of ice will float down the river, and in narrow areas of the river or near a bridge, they'll get jammed up. Well, that causes a dam. It's a damming effect, and the water that comes in and behind it's got nowhere to go except out over the banks. That's the kind of flooding we've got. And the warmer it is, the more snow we're melting and the more ice is getting dislodged on the rivers. It's just going to have to happen. There's a high flood potential here in the upper Midwest. But look at the high temperatures on Tuesday. Whew. Chilly in the inner reaches of the United States. From the Rockies westward, we were okay. From the Appalachians eastward, we were okay. But right in the middle third of the country, that's some cold air. And that's not lows. Those are the highest temperature readings that we could muster on Tuesday. And some of those were 30 to 40 degrees below average. That's cold. That is cold. Of course, this is a transitional month. April means, well, it can still be cold and it can be warm, and you're usually on a roller coaster ride. That's exactly what we're finding tonight. After a nice mild weekend here in the Ohio Valley, it's Katie Bar the Door. Up in the Miami Valley here, Dayton tied the record at 20 degrees shortly after midnight. And how many more hours do we have for the temperature to fall? And generally, under clear skies, we probably will fall to the mid-teens by morning in Dayton. Cold in Cincinnati. I hope you have your plants covered all across the state of Kentucky, because there'll be some major frost and freeze damage out here if you don't. St. Louis, Kansas City, and Tulsa also with freeze advisories here tonight. Got a lot of clouds here too. Not much in the way of precipitation. A few sprinkles from this batch in Memphis tonight, and Jonesboro, Council Bluffs also. And a few snow flurries and sprinkles around New York City and Philadelphia. That not amounting to much. That in association with this Arctic boundary that is swinging through here tonight. That'll pull off the East Coast with just a reinforcing shot of cold air for the eastern two-thirds of the country. So bundle up, and don't take those snow tires off just yet out here in the Central Plains. And if you have, you may want to consider putting them back on Wednesday, because Wednesday's your bonus day before the snows begin to spread out here in the northern plains. We're going to have ourselves another good old-fashioned snowstorm, my friend. Get ready for it. This area of low pressure will redevelop out here in northeastern Colorado. Denver looks like we're going to be okay with just some rain or snow showers Wednesday, but then Wednesday night and Thursday we could get back into some snow. It'll be a close call. The heaviest snow appears to be in the mountains on Wednesday, and then pulling out into the northern plains on Wednesday night. Colder tonight in Dallas. This will be a fairly short-lived cold outbreak, but we're going to have to live through some clouds before we warm up, that's for sure. This cold front will swing on through. Then late in the week, the sunshine will come back out. Here in South Florida, sunshine and a few clouds and a few showers, perhaps, to mar the tennis match or the golf game you have planned on Wednesday afternoon. This cold front will be active from time to time. See the subtropical jet stream running right over South Florida, so that's going to destabilize the atmosphere in addition to the heating of the day, destabilizing things. High temperature running in the low 80s for the most part. But back here, north of that Arctic boundary, it's cold, and you're really going to have to bundle up, you and the kids. It'll feel as if it is below zero and way below zero from the Front Range all the way into northern New England. That's the forecast for Wednesday and Thursday. Let's take it into the weekend right now.